Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Alberto. I'm co-founder and CEO of Nium. So we're a Luxembourg-based startup working to unravel the secrets of the microbiome. So gut health is one of the fastest growing areas of focus in the food, health, and wellness industries nowadays. So there's an absolute race to create the next generation of pre, pro, and postbiotics. However, the gut is incredibly complex, and so it's very difficult to gather insights around it. This is because the current modeling technologies are often not replicating correctly the physiology of the human, or they are very difficult to use, very expensive. This creates a huge bottleneck for innovation in this space. We're addressing this gap by developing the IMAT. So essentially, we're replicating the human gut on a chip, and this will allow companies and research groups to assess the impact of nutrition products on the gut in a much more relevant way. We have launched this platform last year, and we are currently working with several food companies, helping them developing new products. When we look at the competition in the market, the IMAT is trying to address this compromise between fidelity, or this ability to replicate the physiology of the gut, and scalability. We have a strong IP protection. We're submitting additional patents as we speak. We have multiple projects ongoing on developing new features, and we've secured several co-founding and strategic partnerships to drive the development forward. These developments are possible because we combine not only the scientific background, but also the entrepreneurial skills in our team. We are now a team of 11 with backgrounds ranging from biology to nutrition, entrepreneurship, engineering, and only that way this becomes possible. So we're currently selling the use of this technology in our lab, and we expect to sell the first units of the device over next year. We are also currently fundraising, so if you have any interest in the area of gut health or gut microbiome, please reach out. And for the panel, one of the challenges we have right now is that we have a lot of interest in companies on testing our technology or even acquiring the device. But there is a lot of upfront investment that we need to do to build those devices. And so we're looking at strategies to maybe offset that cost, some sort of partnerships, and would like to discuss that point with you. Thank you.
Well, I could start shortly because we don't have much time. But, well, the partnerships are definitely very important. You have to be and wisely build these partnerships. So be careful what kind of contracts do you sign. No, don't go maybe for exclusivity. It's not must. And also think for the future what kind of partner actually want to work and where you plan to basically sell and do the exit. So you have to always think a few steps behind. And I understand that many parties don't want to pay, but to support also your developments and CapEx, you can also look for grants or another supports for other entities. So there I will look for help, definitely. So just a few words from my side. Maybe my colleagues would like to say something.
I think there is no doubt about the fact that there's a real hype about the microbiome currently, but on the other side, we are still at the beginning of a very long journey. So, I think nobody knows exactly whether we have already the right product market fit. And I think you need corporate partners to test whether your product fits the market needs. On the other side, you don't want to bind yourself too early to corporate partners in order to be free for later decisions. So a venture capital company in the beginning would probably be good for you, but you need the feedback from the corporate partners regarding the product market fit. So in my opinion, feed additive companies or food additive companies would be fine, but also feed additive companies, you're focusing on food, but I think feed is also interesting because here you have big numbers, standardized surroundings, standardized feed, standardized genetics. That's a perfect environment to discover and detect patterns, which is also important for microbiome research. So keep in mind not to forget the feed or the farm animal side.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very good feedback. We have some interest from the animal industry. So far, no poultry yet, so we're still open to that. And we see as well like the modularity of the platform as an advantage for that, to be able to model different organisms. But I agree completely with you, the diversity as well, to create hypotheses and validate them with poultry or standardize, say, cultures of animals is definitely a good way forward. Thank you.
Yeah, and if I may add, I mean, because whatever was already shared was very valuable indeed and in my mind already, I think another important thing is not just, I mean, to validate, because you need to find the right partners to validate, right? It's about finding the right person internally in the organization. And that is, I believe in my experience, one of the most challenging thing, right? Because you're talking to someone, for instance, in R&D for this type of solution, but then if you don't have a research-heavy organization with a dedicated lab and so on that does research, then it's tough to understand who actually can make decisions on this type of thing. So really go down and deep into this type of conversation with the people who actually can make a decision, and then start to validate with them in this way. Yeah.
No, I mean, the few successes we have been indeed with research-heavy organizations. So we talk directly to the scientists, so it's not easy. Thank you.